Hello. Well, it's day 5, and I missed yesterday. It's been a very eventful couple of days. I set my challenge. I'm sure that most of you saw it, and then I immediately went into fear and loathing, about how I was going to go about it and whether or not I could actually do the challenge based on what it was that I had set forth. I didn't want to shift my personal energy space in order to be able to tell the story. And it was suggested to me that maybe that meant that there was some loaded energy behind the story, and that's a very good possibility there may be. So I've been doing some tapping on it, and things are starting to break loose. I'm looking at it now where my intention is to be able to tell the story from an inspired place. So it's interesting, and it's happening, and I'm wanting to stick to it. And then I was fortunate enough last night to have dinner with someone who is a writer, and she was able to give me some insight on go through information that is not necessarily of the vibration that one would want it to be, and still be able to have that information teach and work. So I am looking at, it's still my story, and I'm looking at finding a way to tell it in a manner that not only inspires, but it also, it brings me up. It makes me feel happy to tell the story. It always makes me feel happy to look at the outcome. The outcome always makes me happy, but the story itself, the how I got there, the backstory has is not. It just doesn't necessarily make me feel good. It's a rehash of the past that I didn't care to go there. And so I've been tapping, and I've been talking to myself, and I've been answering my own questions and looking at my process, and it's very interesting. I expect myself to do well, and this has been something that has stopped me in the past, because be expecting myself to do well and to get it right the first time, and then if I don't get it right the first time, I have a tendency to say, oh, well, never mind, I need to do something else. So this is giving me an opportunity to really, hang in there and just keep working it and keep tweaking it and keep tweaking it and keep tweaking it until it fits and until it feels right. But at the same time, not making it work, not making it be, oh, I got to get this done. Oh, I got to get this done. But more of a flow, more of an ease. And I saw that last night when I was at dinner, because at the time that I went to dinner, I didn't know that the person I was going to dinner with was a writer. Another friend said, oh, I want you to meet this person. They are somebody that wants to meet you because they're real interested in what you do and how you do it. So I said, oh, cool, and I went out to dinner, and lo and behold, the person sitting across the table from me is someone who has written 3 books and is doing, is very adept at exactly what I laid my challenge out to be. So there are never any mistakes. I'm being reinforced to remember that when I speak my truth, when I set my intention, then all I have to do, I don't have to go look for the opportunities, and I have to remind myself that I don't have to go look for the opportunities. All I have to do is go about my life and just keep saying yes. And every time I say yes, the universe just plops in front of me day after day after day after day, exactly what it is that is the next step that will get me to where I want to go. And I find myself telling my clients this all the time. You know, yesterday I went through, because I record my sessions with my clients, and I actually went back and I started listening to some of the sessions, because what I realized is that I say it often. And it's the same thing that I need to be doing. And it's probably the reason those clients are sitting in front of me is I all I have to do is keep showing up. You set the intention and then you work backwards from there. So it's like I want to be here. And so once I decide that this is where I want to be, and then I look at where I am and just keep saying yes. And the energy of the intention will draw me to what the intention is. All I have to do is keep showing up and keep saying yes. So until tomorrow, I'm saying yes. Thank you all so much for being here. If there's anything that I can do, just shoot me an email. Good luck with your challenges. I'm working on mine. I know you're working on yours. And I'm following you guys. And I spend a goodly amount of time, checking my friends list and seeing where everybody else is and what everybody else is doing, because I'm inspired. It inspires me to see so many people moving towards something so wonderful. Until tomorrow, aloha.